Lucky from Hoodstocks addresses his racist remarks. This is picking up from that last video with the what's the name, Marvelous. So let's see what's going on. I'm a little late, like a day, but you know, let's found this one. Let's watch it.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. Lucky from Hoodstock has spoken and made an apology of sorts. Well, it was coming across my timeline last night on other people's channels that Lucky had made an apology to the black community. So this morning I said, well, let me go check it out and see what Lucky had to say. I did, in fact, check it out. I'm about to play it for you now. I'm sure many of you have already seen this. And he never says the words, I am sorry. He never says the words, I apologize. So you make your own judgment as to whether or not this qualifies as an apology or not. He does say, I take accountability for my actions and y'all take accountability for your actions too, or what have you. But again, let him speak with real quick. And the reason that I was going to cover this apology because truthfully, I'm done with it. I'm certainly done with it now, but I was already done with it, because it was a dead issue as far as I was concerned for many different reasons. I didn't want to just continue on with it. Nothing had been done about it, and either something be done about it or it's not that serious, then we move on. And the only reason that I'm speaking on it now or even covering the apology is because I covered the negative stuff about it. I covered, what he said and people's reactions to it and what have you. And so it's only fair then that I cover his apology or, thereof. Also, I don't want to be one-sided. It's like, oh man, you constantly talked about what he said, but then when he came with an apology, you had nothing to say about that. You didn't even cover the apology. But you had everything to say about the stuff that he said. You riled that stuff up. But when he apologized, you don't share that with your community, So here it is.
That's real.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got enough adversity on the streets. This pop-up right here has been peaceful and it's been successful. And I thank God for that right there. You know what? There's too much shit going on in the streets for us to be going at it with each other over fucking stupidity. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold myself accountable for my shit, hold yourselves accountable for your shit, and let's move forward. With that said, love and respect to everybody, all the supporters. I love you guys, man. It's the holidays. Let's take care of our family. Let's worry about our family. Let's think about what we're gonna do next year. You know what I mean? To pick each other up instead of drag each other down. Shout out to all my dogs right here from Orange County to LA. You already know what to do right here, baby. This is Hoodstocks right here.
Okay. There you have it. That's the apology. I don't have to belabor what he just said. You heard it for yourself. He said, it's the holidays. This was a successful pop-up. I guess he popped up somewhere. He had already did a video after the incident saying that he was going to be at this place, wherever they're at. He said he was going to pop up there selling his hoodies and all that he would be there. He made that public. He made that known. And this is why I am done with the issue, because he was there, as you can see, in public with all of the other probably Southsiders, some of them at least. That's where he's from. Certainly all Hispanics there. And if someone had a serious issue with what he said, including myself, then we could have pulled up. I could have pulled up. He made it be known that he would be there. I could have pulled up and said, man, we got a squabble. I don't care how many Mexicans you have here with you. We got a squabble, bro. And since I did not do that, then I'm not going to continue to talk about it. That's how it works, where I come from. If it wasn't that serious to handle it, bro, then don't speak about it no more. That's it. So no one pulled up there. He let it be known that he would be there. No one pulled up. Now, let me say that I'm glad that no one pulled up. No black man pulled up. It was not that serious. Certainly, they were prepared. They were ready. Don't be foolish. He knows all of the controversy that's been going on for, since the comment was made. It's been everywhere. People want to fight him, threatening to fight him, war and all this stuff. All of them were prepared, bro. Ready for motherfuckers to pull up in case people wanted to pull up. And it would have been a clash had the black community pulled up, some individuals pulled up. Damn who would have won. Damn who was in the right. People would have got hurt and lost their lives over that comment. I'm not making light of the comment. I took exception to the comment. I made that explicitly clear. Nevertheless, worse has been said, bro. And whether he means this apology or not, or whether you can even qualify it as an apology or not, or whatever, really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he may feel, he may be racist. It is what it is, okay? You feel how you feel. People feel how they feel. Black people feel how they feel, whatever, man. Just, the problem people had is espousing it on the internet. But at least, he acknowledged the controversy that's going on. Again, I can't necessarily say that this is an apology because he never said, I apologize to the black community. He never said, I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry if my words offended people, or I'm sorry for, it's not if my words offended people. Clearly, my words offended people. And I apologize for the people who my words offended. It was not intended. I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't mean to offend the whole community. I'm not racist, maybe he could have said. Or maybe he could have mentioned the black community there. Hey, shout out to the black community, man. Happy holidays to the black community too. It's all love, man. We love y'all too. Whatever, Maybe some of that could have happened. None of that was said here. Only thing he said is, I'm going to take accountability for what I did, and you guys take accountability for your stuff too. It's the holidays. We got enough stuff going on in the street, this and that. So whatever, man. But at the same time, that's how I would have did it. If I didn't mean anything and I didn't mean to offend a whole community and they've been offended and I call myself apologizing to that community, then I'm going to apologize to that community. I'm going to say, man, my bad, to my Southside partners, man, my Southside brothers. I didn't mean to offend y'all, bro. If I really didn't mean to offend them, I'm going to let them know, man. I really didn't mean that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bowing down, busting down. I ain't kissing ass. I'm being a man. That's it, But to each his own. At least he did acknowledge the controversy. That's pretty much what I'm gonna call this. Not an apology, but an acknowledgement. I just can't. But again, I don't expect him to get on his knees and, oh my God, black community. No, he a man, bro. He gonna stand up. He gonna still be strong like he do. I'll take accountability. I'm gonna take accountability. Basically, I ain't bowing down. He never said he didn't mean nothing. He never really addressed the comment itself. Not in this video. I know before he said he had got it from a movie or whatever, but he never addressed the comment and he never apologized for the comment, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, he did acknowledge it. He didn't even have to do that. So it is what it is. Let me know in the comments what you think about the comment or the apology. That's my take on the apology. I don't feel like it was an apology because I never heard I apologize or I'm sorry or
Right.
even my bad. If you don't want to say I'm sorry because that make you look soft or weak, my bad to the community, man, that I offended. Or I didn't mean to offend you or whatever. Just mention the comment, bring it up or, whatever if you're trying to resolve the issue. But instead, I saw a little bit of still, aggression, maybe a little strongness, hey, I'm going to take accountability. Y'all take accountability. And basically, that's that. It's the holidays, it's bigger stuff to worry about. So, whatever, man. It is what it is. That's my take on it. As far as I'm concerned, the issue is over with. That's, for me, the issue is over. Because, again, if anyone had a problem, it could have been handled then. But I'm glad that it wasn't, because it's not worth it. So I'm not encouraging. I'm not saying that y'all should have pulled up. No one should have pulled up at all. But since no one did, it's not that serious then, right? That's all. It's not that serious, bro. So let's let it go, move on. It is what it is. Y'all think about him, what y'all think about him. You know where he stands. He made his apology or whatever this was. You know where he stands. Y'all stand where y'all stand, and that's it, bro. So, all right, that's what it is. That was the apology, man. Stay safe and stay free.
Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Our people, especially the black community, still want to whoop his ass. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Merry Christmas Eve. I think it's it's 1 o'clock right now. Wednesday, December 24th. But like, comment, subscribe. All that.